Namaste. Thank you for joining me in this session of trauma-sensitive yoga. I have a blanket today. It can be a cushion. And if you have neither cushion, blanket, nor a bath towel, don't worry about it. You will be just fine. We will start seated in a comfortable position. Sitting cross-legged may feel good, but as always, feel free to modify so that you are truly comfortable as you sit. You may prefer to sit in a chair or have your legs in an entirely different position. The right way is the way that's right for you. Today's practice will focus on grounding, and then we'll do some gentle heart opening poses. I invite you to, again, do the right amount for you. Pause when you need to, in whatever position feels comfortable for you. Starting now with a mudra, a hand gesture, the peace sign. Sometimes called Buddhi mudra or pran mudra. Pran is energy, prana, our life force. And placing our fingertips on the mat, on the floor, helps us ground right into the physical element. You may choose to keep your eyes open. You may like to soften the gaze or close your eyes as you allow the breath to flow in and out. Breathing in, and as you exhale, feel the sensation of the fingers touching the mat, your body resting on the blanket or the mat, maybe in a chair. Sense where your body connects to your surroundings. Let it be easy and gentle. Just take 2 more breaths, inhaling and exhaling. And again, breathing in, breathing out. As your next in-breath, let's stretch the arms up overhead, lengthening up. And then relax the shoulders down and reach up, down and up, back and forth. Let's do that one more time. Lifting up and maybe looking up. Reach, look, gentle stretch for the neck. And then on the exhalation, we'll take the arms back down again. As you inhale, let's draw the arms out and up. This time we'll interlace the fingers and draw the hands towards the sky. Easy and gentle. And releasing back down. Let your hands rest wherever is comfortable. And then relax your head to the right side. Just a gentle neck stretch. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. The neck, upper back, and shoulders. Areas that we hold a tremendous amount of tension. And don't let it be the biggest stretch ever. It's gentle and easy. Back and forth. We'll do it one more time. And the next time you come to the right side again, you may like to take your right arm up overhead and then your left fingertips gently touching the floor. And that will deepen the stretch a little bit. Lengthening up through the crown of the head. And let the left side of your neck soften, and relax. Now turning the head gently, looking down towards your right knee. And we access other muscles here. You may feel this all the way down your arm. Whichever way you're feeling, sensing it, it is the right way. We'll turn the head back and lifting up. Now taking the right hand to the floor, and we'll take the left arm all the way overhead, reaching, and then we'll come back again, making the movement a little bit bigger. Side bending to the right, and again. And then drawing over, reaching, and allow the arm to turn around different directions. And you go at a pace and a distance that's right for you. And inhale, drawing the arm up, and let's twist. Twisting to the right. Well, exhale, releasing back towards center, but I'm holding on to my right knee with my left hand. I'll go back and forth, like a gentle agitation in a washing machine, back and forth. And now I'll draw into the twist. And now my head will go back and forth. Gentle neck rotation. And then next time you look back over the right shoulder, let's release all the way back to center. We'll roll the shoulders several times forward and then back. Now let's switch the cross of the legs. And then taking your left ear towards the left shoulder. And maybe take your left hand over the head. If this is uncomfortable, just let it go, letting it go. You may like having your right hand in touching the floor. Allow the weight of the hand or just the weight of the head to produce a gentle stretch, a gentle lengthening of the side of the neck. And let's look down towards the left knee. And you may feel that the stretch moved into a different group of muscles. Invite the breath into the neck. I know that's a weird cue. And if that makes no sense, don't worry about it. We'll inhale, we'll look forward again and draw the head up. Let's take the arm down. And now take the right arm up and side bend to the left, making the movement a little bit bigger, back and forth, like a great big pendulum. Not too far, but far enough. And now let's stay and move the arm around in different position. Doing little weird handshakes. This helps release some of the connective tissue, the fascia. You can really start here too. Let's take the arms up and then take it to the left knee. We'll exhale, we'll twist. And back to center. And twist again. Back to center. Back and forth. As always, if there is discomfort, back off, allow yourself to back off, or do something else entirely. This is your practice. I'm your yoga stewardess. My job is to ensure that you have a pleasant experience. Now the head goes back and forth, with the body staying in the twist. Back and forth. And then releasing the whole bit, all together. Let's bring the legs out in front and shake them out. Shake the legs. Create a little drum solo with your legs. And then from here, crossing again. And let's take the arms out to the sides and we'll give ourselves a hug. Create the hands as far back as it is comfortable for you. And exhale, we'll round the spine back. And inhale, draw the elbows up and looking up. Exhaling, rounding. Inhaling, arching. So a seated cat and cow. Inviting gentle movement into the spine. Our nervous system highway. From here, keep the elbows together and then lift the hands up. So they may not quite come together, they may touch, they may wrap, whichever, it's perfect. Let's draw some circles, circling the elbows around. So letting go of how it should be. Just enjoy what it is right now. Let's go in the other direction. Circling around. And then from here, let's stretch the arms out and up. And switch across. So we'll give ourselves a hug with the other arm on top. And if you don't remember which was on top, no mind, just fine. Cat and cow again. Arch. And for that was the arch, rounding and arching, back and forth. Maybe the chin lifts up, maybe it doesn't. Let your body move in a way that feels natural, that feels like your body. And we're back, lifting the elbows and then lifting the arms. Keep the elbows together wherever they are. And we'll do circles again. Circling about. Exploring, maybe making small circles and big circles. Let's switch direction. Around, and around, and around we go. And let's release the arms out to the sides. Big stretch. And we'll take the arms down. Pausing. Noticing. Let's take Prana Mudra, Vitality Mudra again. Peace fingers touching the mat. Allowing us to check in with sensations in the body. Checking in with how the breath is flowing. Checking in with the mind, the thoughts that flitters on through. One more breath. And let go of the mudra. And we'll come on to all fours. As you come on to all fours, I'm going to turn the page in the book so I can stay on schedule. From all fours, cat and cow again. Now, if your knees are a little chatty here or a lot chatty, maybe use your blanket or your pillow so that it is an enjoyable experience. A teacher once said, and I'll never forget it, more pain is just more pain. So we don't need to go looking for it. And if we can alleviate it, we should. Let's round as we exhale. Arch in the in-breath. Rounding. And arching. One more time. Round. And arch. Draw the hips back towards the heels, and you may like to take the knees a little bit wider. Let the forehead come towards the floor, If it doesn't quite come all the way down, you can use your hands. You can also do it in front of a chair or a stack of books. When the forehead rests, the mind calms down. And take 2 more breaths. Inhaling, back body expands. And exhale, softening. Again, inhale. And exhale. We'll take the hands under the shoulders and we'll sit up. In Varasana, Thunderbolt pose. And you may decide this is not comfortable for my knees. And sometimes taking the cushion or the blanket and just give yourself a little bit more height changes the whole outlook of the pose. Taking your hands, interlace the fingers, Oh, I should give you another suggestion too. Sometimes kneeling. Kneeling is just all we needed and it was comfortable. So seated or kneeling or standing or chair. See, there are lots of options. Let's interlace the fingers and bring the palms onto the heart center. And allow your inner gaze and your outer gaze to be at your heart. And then inhaling, looking up. Let's stretch the palms towards the sky. And exhale, I take my gaze back towards the heart. Inhaling, looking up, stretching up. And exhale, hands comes back towards the heart. Let's do that again, just 2 more times. So 1, lifting up. And exhale. Hands and gaze to the heart. 1 more. And exhale. Hands and gaze to the heart. Having your hands on your heart center. Let's take a breath in here. Feel the heart and the lungs expanding. Our bodies work so hard to keep us healthy and well. When we practice yoga, we support all of the systems of the body for wellness. Let's release the hands back again for child's pose. Allowing yourself to settle in. Explore with curiosity. Rocking gently back and forth. If that feels right, that feels good right now. And then let's take the arms forward. And we'll come up through our low plank pose. I'll move my blanket out of the way. And then from the low plank, lowering all the way down to the mat. So letting the tops of the feet rest on the floor. With the hands under the shoulders. Just wiggle the shoulders around again a little bit. And we'll lift up into a little baby cobra. So as you inhale, the head lifts, the heart lifts. We'll exhale, we'll lower back down. Make it an easy and friendly baby cobra. Everything softens and pulls. And we'll shake the shoulders out again. Let's draw the shoulders down the back. Draw the shoulder blades together. We lift up. Lift the head, lift the heart. And we lower down. Everything relaxes.
Now, I think that's worth repeating one more time. You may choose to say, nope, that was good for me, and that's perfectly fine. On an in breath, maybe lifting up, maybe skipping, and lowering down. Now, taking your left arm out to the side, straight out from the shoulder. So it's right back here. You can't see it, but it's straight out from my shoulder. So if I could do it the other side, right arm straight out from the shoulder. We'll get to that one. But I want you to see what I'm doing with my right hand too. So that's staying right in the cobra arm. I'll bend up my right leg and then begin to roll on to the left side. I'm rolling onto the left side. I totally control how far I go. I'm not trying to dislocate the shoulder. I'm just seeing if I get a little bit more shoulder opening. So I'm just rocking back and forth. You just place your right foot wherever is comfortable. It can rest on top. As you go back and forth, gentle and easy. Reaching out through the right arm, the fingers. Again, you control how far you go. Not a competition. There's no judgment. The yoga practice should be playful. Curiosity, but no judgment. No competition. Slowly, let's come back onto the belly. And then we'll place the left hand, bending it up. And take the right arm up to the side. And then slowly rolling on to the right side. And as you do so, maybe you like to bend up your top leg, your left leg. Maybe you like to have it straight. Again, rocking back and forth. Rocking back and forth. Reaching out with gentle curiosity out through the fingers. The connective tissue that surrounds the heart and lungs, also extends out into the arms, hands, and fingers. So when we release the whole pathway, we may feel a lot more ease around the chest. Let's come back to the center. As we're back at center, let's stack one hand on top of the other and let the forehead just rest on the back of the hands. Forehead rests on the back of the hands. And then as you inhale, let the back body expand. And exhale, everything softens towards the floor, feeling the ribs. Then you can keep your hands here or take them down alongside the body. If this is uncomfortable for the nose, maybe using towel edge or a book, or place the hands back up where we were before. Inhaling, lifting the head, the arms, and the heart. And exhale, lowering back down. Shalabhasana, that is locust pose. Inhale, lifting again. Head, arms, heart. Maybe the legs. And slowly lowering down. Take a deep breath in and out. And then one more time. Inhale, lifting arms, head, heart, and legs. Reach back with the fingers. Spread the toes. And releasing down. Moving the hands back up again. Stacking them, and the forehead can rest on the back of the hands, and just swing the hips from side to side. And bending the knees and windshield wipers. Swing the feet from side to side. Well, let's bring the toes back down onto the mat. So the toes are tucked. Tuck the toes under. And with my hands are stacked. So inhale, I'm gonna lift the head and the heart again. And then press back through the heels. Pressing back through the heels. And releasing down. Let the tops of the feet come to rest or keep them as they were if that felt better. Breath in and out. Let's tuck the toes again. We'll repeat this. Sometimes I call it a little bit of crocodile-ish. So as you inhale, lifting the head and the heart, press the heels back and draw the belly button up towards the heart, towards the heart. And we'll release back down. Take the hands under the shoulders. And we'll lift up into our little baby cobra again. And we'll push back to child's pose. Back to child's pose. And again, invite you to take a moment and see what would make this pose maybe a little bit more comfortable. It could be the wider knees. It could be up a little higher. Making the pose your own. Making the pose your own. Body, breath, and mind. The three entities that are linked. What happens in one is reflected in the other. Let's use the hands and press up back into kneeling again. Which is really neat because if we apply some behavior to one, we also change the other, so we can make this, we can create the positive change we're looking for by modifying any of these three. So with yoga, it is the body. Releasing the tension in the body helps release the tension in the mind. Now, Ustrasana. Camel pose. So I've tucked my toes under. I'll take my hands to my low back, my sacrum area, the pelvis. And however it's comfortable for you to hold your hands, go with it. Let's draw the elbows together. And then inhale, lift the heart. And exhale, we come back up. Inhale, lift the heart, and the head relaxes back as far as is comfortable. And we come back up. And one more time. Lift. And back. Now taking the heels towards, so the hips towards the heels. Walk the hands forward for puppy pose. So a little bit higher than child's pose. The toes are tucked under. And then lengthen the hips back as you reach forward through the arms. So now the head probably does not touch the mat. It's like a little itty bitty downward facing dog. We're getting the traction of the spine. It is an inversion. The head is below the heart. Two things that are really beneficial for our nervous system and our heart health. Now inhaling, coming up through our modified plank again and letting the hips come down and heart up. And exhale, drawing back.
Inhaling, coming up again. And exhale, drawing back. Inhaling. We are again in our high cobra. And then maybe lift the knees. So now the thighs work a little harder. And then draw back to downward facing dog. And if you come here and you go like, oh, that is not my friend today, then simply return and enjoy puppy instead. It is your practice. Let it be comfortable. Whether you are in puppy or maybe tabletop or downward facing dog. We can take the dog and create a little bit of movement. Gentle paddling with the feet. Easy. And then lifting the hips high. Pull the hips back. And we'll take the knees down again. And we'll all enjoy child's pose or your variation of child's pose. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. One more time. And then take the hands under the shoulders and pushing out. And from here, we're going to come onto the back body. So as you come onto the back, and if you find that the chin is pulling back, then using the blankets, what did I do with it? Placing it under the head may just be the trick to allow your neck to relax with ease. Hugging the knees in and rock from side to side. Gentle and easy rocking. And let's take the legs to the sky. And we'll take the arms straight up too. Sometimes this is called sleeping tiger, though I've never seen a tiger sleeping like this, but maybe I just haven't hung out with the right tigers. But a playful tiger, now that I can see. Let's shake it all out. Shake, 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 shake. Shake. Whatever needs to be shook out, we're going to shake it out as fast or as slow, as much or as little. It's your shake. Let's hug the knees back in. Easy and peasy. Let's take the arms out to the side. And then we'll come into a twist. So you may like to take your feet down first if your back is feeling a little chatty today. Letting the feet be grounded and then releasing onto the side. Controlling it a little bit easier. You may like to pull the knees up and hold it with your hand. So sometimes we need a little time to sort out, what is it I need right now? What do I need? And of course, the benefit of being on tape, you can pause me anytime and take as long as you wish in any one pose. Easy. And roll your head gently from side to side. Back and forth. And let's switch to the other side. Planting my feet, lifting the knees. Walk the feet a little bit towards the other side. And then gently let the knees draw down. Settling in, examining, pondering, investigating. Gentle curiosity, what do I need right now? Where is this pose the most comfortable? And then maybe again, turn the head gently from side to side. Back and forth. Breathing, releasing, relaxing, letting go. And from here, planting the feet again, taking the knees up. And I do like to take my knees in one more time. So almost at Shavasana, the pose where we allow all the poses that we did to marinate deep into our cellular self. Switch direction, so just gently going around. And then taking the legs to the floor. This may be more comfortable for you to keep your knees bent, especially if the low back is chatty. You may also find, and maybe you don't need or want the neck pillow, and supporting your legs with a little bit of support may also just be the thing to help your back relax. Now, a third option, if you are feeling anxious, placing a blanket or pillow, just a little bit of weight across the belly, maybe with the knees bent or straight. It is whatever feels good. It's okay. It's okay to do a little research. How are you going to know what feels good if we don't try them on for size? And then as you begin to settle in to your practice, I'll share one of my favorite poems by Dana Falls, a yoga teacher and a poet. This poem is called Let It Go. Let go of the ways you thought life would unfold, the holding of plans or dreams or expectations. Let it all go. Save your strength to swim with the tide. The choice to fight what is here before you now will only result in struggle, fear, and desperate attempts to flee from the very energy you long for. Let go. Let it all go and flow with the grace that washes through your days, whether you receive it gently or with all your quills raised to defend against invaders. Take this on faith. The mind may never find the expectation that it seeks, but you will move forward nonetheless. Let go, and the wave's crest will carry you to unknown shores beyond your wildest dreams or destinations. Let it all go and find the place of rest and peace and certain transformation. Let it go. You can stay in Shavasana for as long as you would like. This is your Shavasana. This is your healing journey. Thank you for allowing me to share it with you. Namaste.